nothing like starting off your Friday with those soaring visuals, thanks to our friends at Skyward. Wasn't that awesome? I just loved it. And we can all use that kind of relaxation a few minutes a day, right? We are going to be telling you about an awesome new partnership that Skyward has with some marine mammal researchers to use their drones for good. But first, we are going to start with a news update. Hi, I'm Diana Alviar, and welcome to Up to Speed. We have an update involving Hurricane Laura recovery. We want to let you know that that relief offer that we first mentioned to you a few days ago is going to be extended through September 8th, and that is next Tuesday. And this is for several zip codes, both in Louisiana and Orange County, Texas. All you have to do is go to the web and you'll find that list of eligible zip codes. And if you know anybody who's been affected, you know that the recovery takes a very long time. So please take advantage of this relief offer because it'll make life just a little bit better for those affected. Now, we want to give you something really fun right now. We want to start with a shout out to our friends at Visible for providing us with some pretty cool footage. Let's see that video. If you miss going to concerts, Visible has you covered. Check this out. This is the Red Rock shows they've been putting on. It's a virtual concert series unlike anything that you have experienced before. And trust me, I watched, I loved it. Wednesday night, they featured Megan Thee Stallion and Lil Baby, two of the biggest stars out there right now. You get front row access to blockbuster shows from the comfort and safety of your own home. So go and check them out. They've had Nathaniel Ratliff and the Night Sweats, all good stuff. All right, back out here now, let's talk about another great partnership that is ongoing. We are talking about Verizon Business Group's Tammy Irwin and her empowering panel discussions as part of the Women in Business Mentoring Program. Okay, so last month we kicked off the series talking about women in media. Here's a clip.
Right now, I think we're facing some really unique obstacles as we think about COVID and the impact to families. And I think women are facing a bigger impact and a bigger disadvantage, quite frankly, than men, because we play a unique role in our families. We tend to be the one that kids go to cook the meals and to now be the educators, to be the teachers at home.
As you can see, they go there when it comes to the challenges that working women are facing. So don't miss out on the next conversation. The next one is the Women in Finance panel. This is going to happen Tuesday, September 8th at 4 p.m. Eastern, featuring some really impressive guests. We're going to find out how they handle the challenges they face and their best advice. And again, hosted by Tammy Irwin. You can tune in on Verizon's LinkedIn page. Speaking of a woman leader, we are so lucky to have this next V-teamer on our team. They're making a difference, and we're going to find out why they get excited about getting kids geared up. Here's my why.
I'm Aleena Taufiq. I work in Irving, Texas. I'm a data scientist, and I've been here at Verizon for 2 years. I have a lot of different hobbies. I love playing tennis. I love traveling with my mom. I like to bake a little bit, and I also like to run this nonprofit organization I started called Geared Up. Geared Up is an engineering enrichment program for underprivileged middle and high school students across the country. I was at school getting my degrees in mechanical engineering and math at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. Verizon is a crazy cool company, I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to be a part of a company that was making a difference in the world. Whenever I was learning about Verizon, I learned about their core values, and it was really cool to find a company whose core values aligned with your own. It's not hard to be motivated and work hard whenever you love what you do and you love the people who you work with. I have been really lucky to be in an office where the office is more like family, and I think that's actually how it is all across Verizon. I obviously want to grow and develop as much as I possibly can here at Verizon, but I also want to inspire kids. They can find something they're passionate about, and they can succeed in the world of technology. I want to set that example. I can build things. Lots of things. Robots, slurping machines, kinetic sculptures, bookshelves from scratch. I'm a builder. If you want to be a part of a company where you can work on cutting-edge technology and make a difference in the world in all these different industries, then you definitely want to work at Verizon. And if you want to work for a place that lets you come in and make a difference on the first day, this is definitely the place to be.
Wow, Aleena, you are awesome. And not only are you awesomely talented at what you do, but you're also using those talents to bring up the next generation of STEM leaders. And we can't thank you enough for being the epitome of Verizon stands for, being moving forward together. And we're going to bring those kids into the system and make sure that they're rock stars in science and engineering as well. So thank you so much, Aleena. And let's keep talking about technology. Okay, so I showed you those awesome visuals at the top of the show, right? Now we're going to get into why we are featuring these drones. They're drones for good. And thanks to our partners at Skyward, we're going to show you why they're now partnering with marine mammal rescue groups and researchers to use those drones to help animals. Take a look.
When seals need rescues, a lot of times we're just unable to get to the animal. If we are trying to use boats or come up to them next to shore, a lot of times we disturb those animals. We may need to bring disentanglement gear, stretchers, medication, depending on the animal's needs. There's a lot of data that we can collect using drones. A lot of animals will respond to drones. So we want to make sure anytime that we're monitoring marine life using drones that we're not disturbing them.
The biologist came to us and said what drones would be the best to use. And we found out there really wasn't any research that had been done in that area. We came out to the field environment, flew the aircraft to see how the ambient noise of the ocean and the waves crashing on the rocks really made a difference in how we heard the drones and the noise that they made.
We're determining the decibel and hertz levels that different drones operate at to determine which drone is the most effective at remaining undetected by marine life.
We started out with Skyward. We used it from start to finish, from planning all the way through the completion of the mission. I can get Lance, I can do my safety assessments, and then I can go fly, and I can use the Skyward in-flight app after we were finished, and we were able to download all of our flights into Skyward and be able to go back and find the specific flights with the telemetry data. Now what we can supply is not only the marine biologists with these drones are the quietest and will have the least amount of impact on the sea animals, but we've also going to make it available to the government and other agencies that might issue permits so they have a better idea of what aircraft work best in these type of environments.
Sharing data with other scientists and allowing them to see what you're doing and where you're having success and failure really allows the community to grow as a whole. Our hope is that other organizations will bring this information to their research and rescue efforts so that they can incorporate drones and get more information that can help these animals. Monitoring seals with drones is just the beginning. Looking forward, we have a lot to be excited about.
Was that awesome, or was that awesome, right? And I just want to say thank you so much to Jess Moody and the team at Skyward, because when she first told me about this story, I said, we have to have it on Up to Speed. I think people are going to be so interested because you don't necessarily think of using drones in this way, but it makes total sense. And I think that together they're going to be making a really big difference. So kudos to all of you, and thank you for sharing those amazing visuals and stories with us. Finally, on a more somber note, I am so blown away by the fact that it's been nearly 19 years since 9/11. And that day, you just think back to that day and, you know, you're just speechless. And it is no less meaningful no matter how much time has passed. And so Verizon wants you to commemorate that day by doing meaningful acts of service. Let's see that slide. We are going to be asking you to go to the volunteer portal for different ways to give back. And get this, a donation of $10 will be made for each V-teamer who signs up for a volunteer event between September 4th and September 11th to the 9/11 Fund, up to $20,000. So please go check out the ways that you can support your community, from texting in support of the census to playing games to help end Alzheimer's. I didn't even know that was a possibility. And you know that your service is going to have a tremendous impact. And if you've learned anything from today's show, anyone can make a difference. All you have to do is go out there with good intentions and do the work. And that's what we do at Verizon. We do the work. All right. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, that you stay safe. We'll see you here back next week. And until next time, you're up to speed.